Good evening and a warm welcome to Prime TV News. I'm Lahir Waduge. As usual, let's take our headlines tonight.
A special unit to lodge complaints about Moragahakanda Kaluganga discrepancies. The UMP parliamentary team decides not to increase salaries of MPs. Railway operations return to normalcy. Rouhani condemns US psychological warfare.
Starting off with our top story tonight, President Maithripala Sirisena has established a special unit to inform about the discrepancies of the Moragahakanda Kaluganga project.
A special unit has been established to submit any firm information with the evidence regarding the fraud, corruption and malpractices relating to construction work of the Moragahakanda Kaluganga development project. This unit has been set up fulfilling a promise made by the President as to swiftly establish this unit at the water filling ceremony of the Kaluganga reservoir last July. It is possible to give information through 011203419 and 01128799976 with evidence, or else entries can be sent to Director, Minister of Mahavali Development and Environment, number 416/1C, Robert Gunawardena Mawatha, Battaramulla. The construction of the Moragahakanda Kaluganga reservoir, which is the largest multi-purpose development project in Sri Lanka, completed spending 230 billion rupees, is considered to be completed without any delays or any irregularities, where the sole purpose of the President is to give its sole benefits to the people.
State Minister Ajit P. Perera says two most independent officers of the judicial sector have been appointed to decide what cases need to be taken up before the special high courts.
Addressing the media briefing held at the Sirikota UMP headquarters, the State Minister highlighted that the current government has allowed the judicial sector to be functioned without any political interference. State Minister Ajit P. Perera also said that no parliamentarian will get salary hike until the current parliament ends. He added that investigations pertaining to more than 120 major crimes have been finished under the current administration, and the investigation reports have been submitted to the Attorney General. The number of High Court judges was raised from 75 to 110. The State Minister pointed out that current government increased number of state councils from 113 to 213 with a view of making the current hearings more efficient and speedily. He also noted that salary scale of High Court judges and state councils was raised. The cases that are to be heard before the special courts will be decided by Attorney General and the Chief Justice. The State Minister said that team of UMP parliamentarians decided not to increase salaries of the parliamentarians in the course of the current parliament.
A special committee has been appointed to probe the Polgahavela train accident that took place yesterday. The accident happened at Panalia area near the Polgahavela railway station. The train, which was plying from Colombo to Kandy, was stopped at the Panalia area due to a technical error. Another train that was running from Colombo to Rambukana had hit the rear side of the stopped train. 25 people sustained injuries in the accident and admitted to the Polgahavela hospital. Several seriously injured people were transferred to the Kurunagala hospital. The night mail train that was intended to ply from Colombo Fort to Badulla was cancelled due to the accident. Minister Nimal Siripala de Silva has instructed to appoint a committee to investigate the accident. Accordingly, a three-member committee presided by General Manager of Railway S.M. Abhay Vikrama was appointed. Meanwhile, 4 officers, including the driver of the Colombo Rambukana train, were suspended from their service. The Prime Minister's office announces that the Turunu Dirya loan scheme was launched by Bank of Ceylon with the assistance of the Policy Development Office of the Prime Minister's office with the objective of empowering young entrepreneurs. At the progress review meeting for Central Province, which was held at the Kandy District Secretariat, it was revealed that 189 young entrepreneurs who are qualified to receive the loan were identified. It was also stated that 3 entrepreneurs of the Central Province have already received the loan. In addition, a business plan for another 51 young entrepreneurs have been prepared by the Small Enterprises Development Division and handed over to Bank of Ceylon. Turunudiriya loan scheme is granted without guarantors or lenient guarantor conditions. Young entrepreneurs who possess a degree or a recognized vocational certificate are eligible for the loan scheme. Meanwhile, the Enterprise Sri Lanka initiative, which was launched by the government to make Sri Lanka one of the most vibrant business venues, is functioning successfully. The Enterprise Sri Lanka program was initiated to encourage small and medium-scale entrepreneurs. The small and medium-scale businessmen will get concessionary loans to gear up their ventures under the program. The concessionary loans will also be granted under soft conditions. It is the first loan granting project in Sri Lanka that provides funds to the businessmen without guarantors. Meanwhile, the especially dedicated bank counter for the Enterprise Sri Lanka program in Mavanella was unveiled under the patronage of Minister Kabir Hashim. The government has allocated 780 million rupees to purchase paddy in the Anuradhapura district. Chairman of the Paddy Purchasing Board, Upali Mohotti, stated that accordingly it is expected to purchase 20,000 metric tons of paddy from the Anuradhapura district. During the Yala season, bountiful harvest has been recorded from the northern province as well. Farmers in districts of Vavuniya, Mana and Kilinochchi has cultivated more than 5,000 acres of paddy fields in the Yala season. More than 11,000 metric tons of paddy is expected from the northern province. Harvesting is being done in the province. Our correspondents report that additional crops have been grown in the fields where paddy cultivation stopped. IP of the Police and Narcotics Bureau, Niyamal Rangajiva, and former Superintendent of Prison, Emil Ranjan Lamaheva, were re-remanded till 21st of this month in connection with the assassination of 27 inmates of the Valikada prison. The 2 suspects were produced before the Colombo Chief Magistrate. The Criminal Investigations Department informed the court that the government analyst's report pertaining to the investigation has not been received by it so far. In consequence to the statement of the CID, the Chief Magistrate decided to remand the 2 suspects. Still at home, Minister Patali Champika Ranawaka states that establishing a public transport system that meets the needs of middle-class people of the country will be a solution to the heavy traffic congestion in the Colombo city. Minister Patali Champika Ranawaka was speaking at the media briefing that was convened to brief on the Sahasak Turu program of the government. The official website of the Sahasak Turu National Initiative was launched under the aegis of the minister. The minister said that the government embarked the project to increase the number of trees in the urban areas to enhance quality of the air and mitigate other climate-related bad consequences. The tree planting initiative will be conducted by the Ministry of Megapolis and Western Province Development. The inauguration of the program will be held at the Gangabada Garden of Gannorua in Kandy. The project is being supported by many stakeholders, including private sector and civil society organizations. The Ministry of Megapolis aims to plant 1 million trees in the urban areas of the country. Minister of Agriculture Mahinda Amaravira says that no other government in the past has rendered a yeoman's service to the farmers of the country like the present administration.
Minister Amaravira said that the government is committed to protect domestic farmers and importation of crops will be discouraged. The government has already set aside 33,000 million rupees for the fertilizer subsidy. More than 5,200 million rupees is being spent for insurance scheme implemented targeting the farmers. Minister Amarveera was speaking at the discussion which was held in Matale to educate about the Apivavalai Apikanne program. Agriculture research officers of the district were present at the event. State Minister Vasantha Aluwihare and several other public representatives were present at the discussion. Meanwhile, Minister Amarveera also made an inspection tour at the model home garden at the Matale police station. The minister was accompanied by Superintendent of Police Matale, SP Sandanayaka, and OIC of Matale Police Station, Chanaka De Silva.
Two wildlife officers who were patrolling at the Lunugambehera National Wildlife Park have been attacked by wild elephants. The two wildlife officers had been patrolling to inspect about illegal activities taking place at the park. During their visit, they had been attacked by wild elephants and the two officers were rushed to the Hambantota General Hospital. Situation of one of them is serious and he has been transferred to the Colombo General Hospital. One of his legs is seriously damaged. Well, that's all for Prime News tonight. You can log on to www.itnnews.lk for more of the latest news updates. I'm Lahiru signing off. Have a good night.